Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. My people, it's happening right in the southeast region. You will be shocked to find out that Igbo governors are now being used, to accomplish Fulani's agenda in the southeast region. Their Islamization agenda. This one don't pass, be careful. When Nnamdi Kanu they talk all these things, now he made them they fight am, and these governors do not even want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come back. Do not want the Nigerian government to release him because they see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a threat to whatever agreement they entered with the federal government of Nigeria. It's a pity. It's a pity and very unfortunate. People that took oath to protect their people and their properties, the same people who are now working against their people. May they understand, say, after office, there comes life. You're not going to be there forever. Somebody was there before you, and somebody is still going to be there after you. That is how life is. Whatever you are holding is just permanent. If our life is not permanent, so why do you think that whatever office or any position you are holding right now is going to be permanent? They are just deceiving themselves. 5 years, even if it's 5 years, it's just 5 days before the eyes of God. Even if it's 8 years, it's just like 8 days before the eyes of God, before you see it don't end. My people, make we hit this news and get the full details. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has tasked the Southeast governors, especially Governors Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and Charles Soludo of Anambra State, to be up and doing, including rebuilding burnt police stations. Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has tasked the Southeast governors, especially Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and Charles Soludo of Anambra State, to be up and doing, including rebuilding burnt police stations, as well as ensuring that adequate armed security personnel are drafted to secure areas abandoned by the Nigerian police for fear of the unknown gunmen. HURIWA noted that the reality is that armed security forces only operate at the highways and within the state capitals, thereby lecturing a large swath of those states to become isolated, thereby motivating all kinds of armed hoodlums, kidnappers, armed robbers, and terrorists to continue attacking residents without meaningful intervention of security agencies. HURIWA expressed regret that most localities in Imo State, especially around Umunna to Okigwe, as well as Oloazis, have been abandoned after unknown gunmen burnt their police stations. According to the rights group, the Uzodinma administration has failed to reconstruct and rebuild the burnt police stations, which has left those communities vulnerable to criminal and terrorist activities, thereby affecting economic, social, cultural, and religious activities during this yet tight season in the state. In Anambra, residents fear that armed cultists would not let them enjoy their freedom of movement and are denying people of their rights to human dignity, as well as to rights to life. The group also recalled with sadness that on Monday, a gang of kidnappers abducted Chicago Nwankwo, a native of Ndigbo Biyoma Ono, around St. Philip's area of Arunduzogo as at press time. His whereabouts is yet unknown. There has been no call from his adopters, and no ransom has been demanded. They also cried out about the Fulani terrorists taking over some communities in Imo State and as well as Anambra State, operating freely unchecked by Nigerian police. They called on these governors to sit up and do the needful to protect their own people. When they start to act the same, you will be saying that they are dealing with innocent citizens. The association and the communities are supporting the criminals to stop telling the governors to do something. That is capital truth of two so-called governors. So they has nothing to offer. They were accused of killing the innocent Igbo youth by the same HURIWA. Now they stopped killing the youth. They were also accused of abandoning their people. HURIWA, where you they stand. Okay guys, these are some reactions by Nigerians. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has tasked the Southeast governors, especially Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and Charles Soludo of Anambra State, to be up and doing, including rebuilding burnt police stations, as well as ensuring that adequate armed security personnel are drafted to secure area abandoned by the Nigerian police for fear of the unknown gunmen and Fulani terrorists. HURIWA noted that the reality is that armed security forces only operate at the highways and within state capitals, thereby leading a large swath of those states to become isolated, thereby motivating all kinds of armed hoodlums, kidnappings, armed robberies, and terrorists to continue attacking residents without meaningful intervention of security agencies. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.